Welcome once again to DAZN Mixed Martial Arts. That's Dan Hardy. I am Sean O'Connell, and we are joined by a Muay Thai world champion, undefeated Muay Thai practitioner, Danny Rodriguez, joining us from all the way across the planet. It's 1 a.m. where Danny is, so we appreciate you staying up and taking the time. How you feeling?
Good. A little bit tired because it's 1 a.m., but I feel good. I feel honored to be on this podcast, on this interview.
Well, we're really happy to have you. I know you probably have to answer this question all the time, but how does somebody born and raised in Switzerland get into Muay Thai? What is the Muay Thai scene like in the Swiss Alps?
Well, I come from Zurich, from the city, so there's a lot of people from different countries, like Arab countries, Albania, Africa. I'm from Dominican Republic, so it's like pretty mixed, and all of them like love fighting sports. So in the beginning of my career, the scene was very big. Everybody was fighting, doing boxing or stuff that boys do. So I don't even know how I got to Muay Thai. It just was the first gym I showed up to, stayed there, and did it.
Pretty unusual to find a Muay Thai fighter that's undefeated. I mean, it's almost unheard of because Muay Thai fighters have got so many fights, and you've got a lot of fights. But like, talk me through that, because you must feel the same. Everybody that you fight must be must have losses on their record at some point.
Yeah, of course, it's unusual. It's not, how do I say, it's not nothing planned, but it's just nobody beat me yet. So I'm going on with that. It's great. I'm not planning to lose, so I'm going all as far as I can.
And I already said it's 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. because you're in Thailand. You've decided to make the transition, move to Thailand. You're part of RWS, Rajadamnern World Series, a champion at 154 pounds. What's the biggest change been for you since making the move to Thailand?
Well, the biggest change was being away from my family, and just the training is so different here. It's a lot more intense than in Switzerland. Switzerland was easy. The life was good. Like, I've been known in my city, and here you just got dumped into the cold water again. So I had a pretty fast coming up when I came here again.
Did you like that process? Because you can, in your fight career, especially someone with a lot of success like yourself, you can get complacent. You can kind of start resting on what you've already accomplished. And it sounds like you got thrown back into the fire. Was that a refreshing experience for you?
Yeah, it was a great experience. I loved it. It was what I wanted. When I was in Switzerland, I was always like, not enough fights. The people weren't strong enough. So I came to Thailand, let's say, play with fire, and didn't get burned.
Nice.
Did you travel around much? Did you kind of seek out the best gym for you, or did you have a good idea of where you were going to settle straight away?
Well, my coach is a friend of CMB, the gym I was in. So we pretty much just decided we go there because he knows him. The connection was good. So yeah, this is where I ended up.
What about the sparring? Is it a great deal different out in Thailand compared to the level you were used to?
Well, yeah, the sparring's different here. It's not as hard like in Europe. In Europe, they just bash at you without technique or stuff, and here's everybody super technique. You have to think before you throw. There is like you throw and then you think. So yeah.
Throw then think that's a good way to describe a lot of people's fight styles. My own included. I like that. You got to fight on August 5th. So what will training be like? Do you shut it down the week of? Are you already tapering off? How do you handle an approach with an upcoming fight?
Well, now it's the last week of hard training. So now we're just doing what we used to do, doing it a bit more intense than last week. End of the week, we're going down. Monday, it's just easy. But right now, we're just in a change of gyms. I had to move from Simbi Muay Thai to another gym just to train with my coach from Switzerland by my own. So,
is there any additional buzz from fighting in such a legendary stadium?
oh yeah, of course. It's not the same like fighting in Switzerland. At first, I got so excited. I was like, everybody told me, yeah, that's the best stadium there ever been. I saw the fights from the champions before. You just get motivated when you're getting massaged on the tables that the legends got massaged on. So yeah, I don't know.
How does the crowd, how do the fans handle you as a non-Thai champion in the Thai national pastime, right? I mean, this is their sport. You're in their country, their legendary stadium, and you're not losing, right? So how are you treated, and how are you handled as a foreign-born champion?
Well, I think they like me. I don't really had someone dislike me till now in the stadium. They like it that I really love the sport. They see it that I do my best. I try to do the right crew as good as I can. I try to learn a bit of Thai as well, but I still can't give the interviews. They still come and try to do interviews in Thai, but then my coach takes the talking. So it's great. I think they like me.
So how are you going to divide your time between home and Thailand from now on for training camps? Are you going to stay out there the majority of the time, or are you going to go back there for the intense part of training camps?
Well, I hope I can plan out like with the fights, so they tell me in advance when I have to fight. Come here 2 months before and like head back a little bit after the fight, and as soon as I have another fight, I'll just come back. Right now, I'm in the tournament, so I'll stay for the whole tournament and go back home after.
Do you prefer the 5-round fights or the 3-round fights? RWS, Rajadamnern World Series, is 3 fights, or it's 3 rounds, right? Do you like 5-round fights or 3-round fights better?
I like the 3-round fights. Not gonna lie, because it's like a lot of more action, but the time runs out so fast. So I can put more action into the 3 rounds. So I like them. I like that a little bit more.
Do you think there'll ever be a time when we'll see you transition to something else? Will we see you try mixed martial arts, or maybe the small gloves Muay Thai at any point?
Yeah, I still have a long career in front of me, so small gloves will be someday for sure. Mixed martial arts, I don't know about that. I don't know yet. I have no grappling background or something. I still need to learn a lot of things before I will get into the octagon and fight in MMA.
Have you played around with it at all? Have you ever just goofing around at the gym, tried the jiu-jitsu, the wrestling, any of that?
Yeah, I had a friend, he took me to class for like 2 classes for jiu-jitsu stuff. It's all right. It's all right. I don't think it's way too hard to learn, but I saw like it needs a process. I need to learn it the proper way before
Do you see a lot of the Muay Thai, of the MMA gyms around Thailand? It seems to be quite a hub for mixed martial arts as well now. Do you see a lot of the MMA fighters around the gyms?
Yeah. A lot of MMA fighters are here. Like even in Phuket, a lot of MMA fighters, they fight. I think they fight here in Thailand as well. And they even fly out to all over the world just to train here and fly out to the world. So Phuket is kind of like a fighter island, let's say like this.
Yeah. Have you sparred with any dedicated mixed martial artists, or do you try and keep it with mostly Muay Thai guys?
I sparred in Switzerland with one of my friends, Yasube Namoto. I don't know if you guys know him.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
He's super strong. So yeah, it's a bit different in style, like with Muay Thai, but it's effective. So he's a good guy.
Well, that's why I was asking that question, because from someone who's a world champion Muay Thai practitioner, right, who understands all the intricacies of Muay Thai and the footwork and the striking game, how different is MMA stand up from what you're doing on a daily basis?
The striking style is a lot more different. Like they don't try to block the kicks like we do in Muay Thai. It's more like they try to catch it, or they focus more on the punches because they have the small gloves. So, but it's effective. So you can't fool around with them. You just get punched in the face. If you kick too slow, so we have to kick it fast. And yeah, it's different. It's a different sport for sure.
So what do you know about your opponent coming up? Do you do much research? Do you watch tape on them, or are you familiar with their style already?
Reza has been in the last tournament that I've been champion. He didn't make it to the semifinals. So I have seen all of his fights since then. He's good. He has good of combinations, but he always guesses out at the end. So I don't really have worries about going in.
So you need to work fast over those 3 rounds then.
Yeah. I'm good in there. That's good.
How active do you like to be? Dan and I are commentators for Professional Fighters League and Mixed Martial Arts, right? And the schedule is a lot more grueling and a lot more demanding than most mixed martial arts organizations. We had Mr. Bank on talking about World Series, Rajadamnern World Series, and I mean they're putting on fights like every week. So you can be very, very active. You can fight a lot. So for you, what's the perfect amount of activity in your Muay Thai career?
The perfect amount of activity, I say it's about 6 fights a year. This would be perfect. 6 fights a year. If it's going to be like 5-round fights, you can put it to 4 to 6. I think to fight.
How long is the recovery after a fight? Do you find you need a few days off afterwards, or do you just try and get straight back into some kind of training?
Right now that I'm in the tournament and fighting all 5 weeks, I just take the first week off, the first 5 days, and then I get back to training.
Oh, that's an intense schedule.
A lot. You want a Ducati.
Yeah.
Are you actually riding that Ducati around? Or is that in a garage somewhere waiting until you don't have to worry about your body?
No, I still drive it sometimes. I try to drive it once a week, like on Sundays. So it's in front of my house right now. I could show it to you
Nice.
if you want it.
Well, that's all right. We'll let you get to sleep. Thank you for joining us. We know it's very late where you're at. Obviously, good luck with your upcoming bout. Everybody, you can see Mr. Danny Rodriguez right here on DAZN, undefeated Muay Thai RWS world champion, continuing his march. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, guys. It's been an honor to be here.
Thanks, Danny. Good luck.